Alright, we're back. Game 2. Shrek is Love taking on Solaire Club, and once again joined by Count Crapula and now Certain Can, because we have made an executive decision. It's been decided that, in fact, Shorthand's name should be Certain Can, because that makes sense. And
yeah, now it's easy.
yeah, that's just
Excellent.
a matter of accidental convenience. It's nice, not important. The important part is that his name is Certain Can, because it better expresses the fact that he is a reliable can. And that's what...
Like,
so
I just want to do a slow clap right now, but I'm afraid that you guys are just going to take it too literally, and we'll just start cheering because you think you made such a great name.
It wouldn't be sincere?
Well, I don't even know what it's all about right now.
I don't understand. Why wouldn't that be a sincere clap? Like, we've done something amazing here.
Yeah, I think it's really clever.
Yeah. It's good
Just
times.
1 sec while I make a sub account. Do you want me to make a sub account?
See? You're aboard it as well, you know?
Well, there's only so many cans. I have to claim them while they're still, like, available.
He's turning into the skid, you know? It's like in a car when you drive on ice and you start to hydroplane, then you're supposed to like turn into the skid to recover control, and that's what he's doing here essentially. You can't try to turn out of it. It's not gonna work.
Quincy, you using fancy words is not gonna work for you. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. Hydroplaning.
What? You don't know what hydroplaning is?
I know what hydroplaning is. It just doesn't fit you.
I say fancy words. I say fancy words all the time.
Yeah, it doesn't fit.
It's like fancy numbers and fancy words.
The other day I said mellifluous.
You said what?
I said mellifluous the other day.
What the fuck is that?
I really didn't understand you. You have to say it one more time, Quincy.
Mellifluous.
Mellifluous.
And that means...
It's like, when a sound has a musical quality, and here, I'll give you the actual dictionary definition.
Good for you.
Of a voice or word, sweet or musical, pleasant to hear.
Okay.
Boom.
So like
Crushing
your
it.
voice, Quincy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, adorable.
In fact, that's the exact context in which I use that word. So. Well done.
Use it on the podcast?
No, I think it was the end of one of the casts. I was apologizing for the fact that I was solo casting. Which I do repeatedly when I solo cast because I know exactly how painful that can be. Hey, there's a game going on.
Yeah, okay.
Is
so
it?
There it is.
So far.
Parasite.
Candor says, "Oh my God, fuck nice, guys, please." No. You should know better, man. That was not gonna happen. Chipper and Ophelia first two bands for Justman. Cthulhu and Swift played first two bands for Hellborn. Not a huge surprise on any of those. Parasite, Magnus, Rhapsody, Crack, and Glacius Tempest. So, both sides, good lineups. Gank oriented, teamfight oriented. Thoughts?
Yeah, they've pretty much like switched around from last game. So they're clever running the more ganking oriented lineup, and Ogre is running the more teamfight focused one. But so far, I think both lineups look really solid. They have a lot of synergy between their drafts, and yeah, I think they are somewhat even so far. Depends on how the last two picks shape
Except
out.
Rhapsody. Except Rhapsody is better than Glacius.
Yep.
I think, well, Glacius is good against Parasite as well, so meh.
Although,
I think it's pretty even.
Rhapsody's now below Glacius in win rate, so.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to like disagree with saying that Glacius is good against Parasite. Like, to a certain extent, yes, I agree with you. He can freeze like a creep for 10 seconds. But if Glacius is ever in range to freeze Parasite in mid to late game, it's a dead Glacius.
Yeah,
because he'll just jump out. Yeah.
It's more like in case you lane,
but
you can't lane them in certain ways. It's restricts Parasite's laning, and it can be useful against the puzzle box in the later stages. But yeah, it's not like a hard counter by any means. It's just like a minor perk, so to speak.
Yeah, I just feel like the true counter to Parasite is Bloodhunter, but you don't really see Bloodhunter being picked up very often, and that's because, well, Bloodhunter can also silence the Parasite for 9 seconds, which is an absolute
I don't know. I
to deal with.
disagree, because I think it's really hard to get in range with Feast against a Parasite. Like, it's almost impossible. But man. I would treat like
depends on how.
Blood Hunter's freaking terrible. So
that's
throwing out
Depends
there.
how you're playing.
I've seen people claim that Blood Hunter is good. I've seen picked in competitive games, and I've never seen him, actually have a bigger impact than another hero would have in the same situation. I don't know. I don't like the hero.
There's only one way to play Blood Hunter badly. Because it's not a good hero. Second stage bans, Gemini, Ratchet Hag, SolC, leading side banning out a bunch of short laners. They pick up their own silhouette. Hellborn taking out Dr. Pulsar, Bubbles, and Pebbles. So mostly focusing on initiate type heroes and a little bit of short lane with a DR. But see what they follow it up with. A lot of single target damage to Legion team. TDL, yay. Nox is going to be super happy about that.
TDL, yay. I just feel that TDL is kind of bad against the Legion heroes, to be honest. Like, he's good against Rhapsody, very good, and also decent against Silhouette, but, like...
TDL tends to wreck Silhouette.
I don't think it's as hard to counter as it's made out to be, but yeah, I agree that it's a good hero against Sil.
Yeah.
If you Charging Strike through Steam Bath too, once you silence the Magma side of the Steam Bath, and then he can't Lava Search.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah, it's still like invis for 1.5 seconds, so I don't know. It's not that amazing, but yeah, it's a way to deal with it.
Yeah.
I think like this kind of was what Ogre planned to do as well, because they banned out a lot of heroes that were good against the Silhouette. So I think they would have picked Silhouette if they got the chance, and if Solaire Club actually picked Silhouette, they want to pick Dark Lady against that counter. I know they could come up reasons that way a fair bit, so I think this was pretty much their plan all along.
Right.
I don't know, I just like Silhouette more at this point. I think Silhouette's a better hero in terms of being able to split push as she does and get away easily, whereas Dark Lady has more difficulty getting away if she starts to split push.
Yeah,
because that's a lot in the meta right now.
Yeah, they do have like a few. Silhouette isn't like amazing here though either, because they have a few ways to catch her. They have like AoE disables in both Tempest and Kraken, and the Dark Lady Charging Strike. There's like several ways to actually disable Silhouette before she can swap out, even with a no stone. So I don't think like Silhouette is an excellent pick here, but it's not like they have an amazing team against it either, with like Bubbles, Magmus, and so on. So yeah, I quite like the pick.
Oh my gosh,
but there are ways to deal with it.
And I was just reading the chat, and earlier the Solaire Club actually asked whether Ogre played Kinesis Suicide, and now they're playing it Kinesis Suicide, because I assume Demstrats is gonna be playing it Suicide. And then they pick Kinesis. God.
They have a pretty seriously impressive strategy. Last game, Kinesis did frickin' nothing, and it was real bad, and lost mid to Miraxis super hard, when it probably shouldn't have. So their theory is, let's pick it, and then we'll fail with it too, because Kinesis is a bad hero.
Maybe they just want to demoralize Solaire Club, you know?
Just, beat them with their own heroes, except use a Dark Lady instead of a Kronos.
Or Kinesis is a bad hero. Don't pick it. And don't run it Suicide.
To be fair, I like this a lot more than the way Solaire Club ran it. Like this way, they'll be assured to have farm on Kraken, and I also think like the Dark Lady is a better hero than a Kronos. So I think like the Ogre lineup is more well-rounded and will be more effective than Solaire Club's last game. At the same time, I think Solaire Club has a really good lineup as well. So it depends on like they have a ranking focus lineup, and it should be relatively easy for them to just get picks on Dark Lady.
Yeah.
But if it goes late game, Hellborn should definitely have the edge. So like they will be more passive and try to turtle up and farm while Legion tries to make stuff happen. Which typically is, not a place where you want to be.
I'm loving this all chat. I'm loving the all chat.
I still haven't seen this fucking replay.
Yeah, me neither.
I have to go find it. I have to go find it and put it in the co-casters chat, because no, Cluck, you were not an asshole. It was insane. It was nobody. We weren't arguing about anything. I was agreeing with something that he was saying, and then Insania is like, no, you said that the wrong way. Like, yeah, it was that. It was Shogunhead at Silhouette. So the situation was basically like, Insania said, okay, you expect, you know, this to be used on Silhouette, and this to be used on Silhouette, and this to be used on Silhouette, in a reasonable fight, and there just isn't enough lockdown or damage to justify a shrunken head. And because, you know, okay, well, they'll use these spells and probably maybe 3 or 4 they'll hit him. And then I was like, I mean, that's absolutely true. And then, taking it further, even if they do use every single one of their magic damage abilities on Silhouette, it's not going to matter all that much. So, the Shrunken, even in the best case, absolute perfect scenario, the Shrunken Head is not going to do all that much for Silhouette. So, Insania's response to that was, you can't say that because it's not a realistic scenario, and so that's a horrible, like, you're not allowed to say that or something like that, and then he's like, I left now, because... I don't know,
like I did.
I'm like, I'm agreeing with you, I'm saying it's not a good choice, and I'm saying, not only are you correct, but, you know...
You're really correct.
You're really correct, because there is no situation. In the realistic scenario, it's not a good idea. In the extreme case, it's not a good idea. So even in the best case scenario, if it's not a good idea, then seems like there's no way to there's absolutely no way to justify that pickup. And apparently that was unacceptable.
Yeah.
And then you left. That's the only time I've ever had anybody leave in the middle of the cast, like, out of anger. I've had people leave because they had to go or something like that, which is fine, but...
Yeah,
it was very weird.
Sometimes.
I mean, yeah, like, you left on a live cast because you were sitting next to the clock, and it was like...
To be...
No, that was fair.
Yeah.
That was fair.
Yeah, that was a very fair reason.
Yeah, like, that's... I mean, that... You probably shouldn't have been casting that game, so... That was completely reasonable on Rexar's part, because it could have been bad, but... That was... I don't know,
He gets to see me or anything, but yeah, I shouldn't have taken the... You know...
Yeah.
Even tried.
Really
Wait, what did you do? Clock was playing as I'm taking it.
Me and the Kluckmuck were visiting Aidin, and the Kluckmuck was playing against Rexars, and I figured I'd, you know, cast the game. Cause fun. And like, it wasn't in a way like Kluckmuck couldn't see my screen or hear me or anything, but yeah, since we're at the same place, I can understand that Rexars didn't want me to do that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even consider it, you know.
You're just like, oh, I'm gonna just get, you know, cast the game.
I was sleep deprived and under the influence of some things, like, I wasn't thinking very straight.
No, I mean, that's a completely reasonable request. I mean, you can understand why Rexar's is like, yeah, maybe we don't do that in a reasonably important game, too, because it was the grand finals, so...
To be fair, both of them already qualified for Diamonds, so...
right, but it was the grand finals, so...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no it wasn't, sorry.
That Rexar's threw, like,
Nothing.
was it 2 cycles before that Rexar just threw away the grand finals? Because I was an admin or something?
That was the qualifiers.
That was the qualifiers when they were playing against Dawn, where they got really mad at the lag and they just completely trolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? They obviously don't care.
Also, no spoilers. We didn't say anything. Don't worry about it.
We didn't see the grand finals of this cycle yet.
They haven't been played.
That's what he said.
Oh,
we don't know. We don't know what happens. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, come on. Don't ruin it, Count Crapula.
It's fine.
This is the winner's bracket.
No, it's not. This is a loser bracket semifinals.
Okay, fuck me. this game already, I'm trying to salvage the situation here.
Just ignore it. It's not a problem. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, Demstratz is probably going to be dead again. He already gave up the bloodlust because Kinesis is his terrible hero. And now he's going to take the leech. Here come the Staccatos. And where are they? Show up. Now he's dead. Hook forward. Staccatos are there. Kinesis is dead. He did draw a lot of heroes to himself, so not wasting much time from Solaire Club, but still dies again because Kinesis is a bad hero.
Okay.
Wrong hero.
All right, certain can defend the Kinesis.
Yeah.
Not a bad hero.
It's a bad
That's
hero.
all I'm gonna say. I don't need to say much more than that.
It doesn't offer anything damage, really.
Yeah. And I mean, it does do a lot of damage. The problem is, like, it only does it in the early game. By the time you hit mid and late game, it's just like, I don't care, but you got shrunken.
Dude, you can't say shit like that, remember? That situation is unrealistic. Not everybody on the enemy team is gonna have a shrunken.
You're right, I'm sorry, please don't leave. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. It was horrible. I don't want to have that happen.
That was pretty good, dude.
That was impressive. I'm not gonna lie. That wasn't bad. Kendor is right. We should focus on the game at some point.
Yeah, maybe we should go to like one game. Okay. So, looking at the stats, yeah, Silat is obviously having a great time.
Because Kinesis is a bad hero.
2 kills. Yeah, exactly.
Not this again.
This is why I didn't left. This is why I didn't left the call, you know.
Okay, parents. I'm dying. 6 minute level 6 parasite. Actually, pretty nice.
Yeah, he's doing well, and Tempest is doing even better, which isn't surprising by any means. But they're like 300 gold per minute with Tempest, so 6 minutes is pretty good farm after the rework jungle.
By the way, is Kinesis gonna be a bad hero?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he's silenced and now he's dead again, so I'm gonna go with yes. Blaze is gonna try to get a counter kill, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So it's a little bit low, but Infest from Parasite means he's just fine. And so actually going to turn this around very possibly. Looking for the freeze, no. In fact, will be in some trouble and is gonna die. So that's not great. Kendorf dead because he's a bad player. I love you, Kendorf.
Cannon. Well, this is why like there's logic in taking your ultimate at level 6 with Silhouette, so you can just dive the tower and actually still be safe afterwards. Like, a lot of people will wait till the level 10 or even like level 11 to first pick up their ultimate, but I think that ultimate is so good to use even early on to dive and to just put yourself in a dangerous situation which you otherwise would not be able to get out of. Yeah, Kinesis is a really bad hero.
Come on!
Is he though?
Yeah! He's dead! And
I think the
Gauntlets could be in some trouble here. She gets put the Gauntlet Blast on the Tempest. He's gonna run away now. Facehug also goes onto Tempest. Staccatos are still there, and he's gonna die as well. And looks like that'll be the end of that. Gauntlet now looking for something else. Kraken trying to lock him down. They will get the kill on Tussman, but now Kraken is gonna be in a lot of trouble. Kendorf coming in, looking for something, misses the Death Lotus. Because, again, Kendorf is a bad player. I mean, the only reason I'm doing that is because he's in Twitch chat right now, so I just want to screw with him. But he's gonna get a hat trick, so maybe he's not that bad a player.
Yeah, I think it's bad still.
That's true.
Not even a minute.
You're right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
What do you?
No, but like, still no ultimate. He's just like, I'm gonna max my relentless salvo. Okay.
Oh, this is such a greedy build from him. This is what I do when I really want to play for now.
He's 6-1. He's got 500 gold per minute. I think he can do that. Like, I'm not super upset.
Once.
He did die once. He also has 6 kills.
Details.
He's been taking like every single kill from his team though.
Yeah.
Like when they were chasing the Kinesis earlier, wasting a lot of time, Cannondorf comes in with his fucking Death Lotus going, "Hello, I'm Carrie. I'm gonna get the last hit now," and yes, he very much did get the last hit.
Does your impression of Cannondorf require him to blow a raspberry whenever he does anything? Do you think he just walks around in real life going all the time?
It's realistic, you know.
It's, first of all, it's realistic, and second of all, I do that about everyone who's derping around. That's my derp sound. It's not my specifically Cannondorf sounding like an idiot sound, it's my specific derp sound.
Top lane Magnus actually is going to survive thanks to a nice Gauntlet Blast, and now Nox could be in some trouble, and the last Lava Surge will go in there and finish him off. Yes, that's right. No, his name is Certain Cannondorf.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Stop.
Okay, so should we look at the game now?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Bot tower gets destroyed. Puzzle Box put them on Parasite, he's got a Blood Chalice, so Haxer dude having a pretty solid time, 340 GPM. Army of Mums, perhaps the only one actually on this Legion side that's not having the greatest start.
And look, it's a bad hero.
Yep, Kinesis is dead again.
Waste of time.
Look, I'm sorry. I did not look at any of the stats before this game. I was just like, I don't like Kinesis, and I don't like him in Suicide in particular, and this is basically everything I could have hoped for.
Yeah, to be fair, like, I think Ogre might have picked Kinesis, like, partly just to spite Solaire Club.
It seems like it's possible, because they were talking about it in all chat.
never seen them strats play Kinesis before, ever. And I played with him for quite some time.
They were talking about it in all chat too, as Solaire Club was asking, like, do you guys play Kinesis or something like that during the banning phase? Candor was actually the one that asked it. And
Oh yeah.
it's possible. It's the Candor noise. I had to. Anyway, Kraken's dead. Actually, Eruption almost in a kill tempo. It's not quite enough there. Rhapsody Ultimate will save Gauntlet, and that'll be it. It's like Parasite's in though. Kinesis could be in some more trouble. As the Puzzle Box minions up, Parasite can actually disjoint the throws, and that'll be the end of that. Tempest, Legion's Courier gets killed, but Tempest is still dead. Now all of a sudden Glacier's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Freeze goes down though, and Kandorf could be in some trouble. And he's gonna get silenced and slowed by the TDL, looking to run away. Tower now aggro not taken. Depstrats dies once again on the Kinesis because Kinesis is a bad hero. Dark Lady now all of a sudden in the middle of a whole bunch of heroes that don't really have a lot of mana. In the background, Kandor finishing off Cluckmuck, and they will be able to get the kill on a Magmus Leech finishing off Noct. So, and Kraken coming back in as a fake silhouette. So
he had mana in the form of a chalice.
Yeah, but it was dangerous because he was already kind of low on health. So if he blood chalice and then got hit a couple of times, he would have died. Had to do it quickly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also, just throws the Parasite creep here. Impossible.
Yeah. Which was pretty funny, in my opinion. Yeah, but I think he was trying to freeze the Parasite, he just missed.
Yeah, I think so too.
Damn it, Clock.
Well, you know, we're not gonna mention that, right, Count Crafula? Because Glacius is a great counter to Parasite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, he misclicked and it was still useful.
Yeah, but wasn't it the range creep that he stunned? So it wasn't very useful?
Yeah.
Because
well,
generally you want to stun the Mauler because the Mauler is the one that deals a lot of damage with the mana drain, being magic damage and stuff as well.
I don't know. The range creep is obviously really scary. I think it was an excellent play. Or something.
Kinesis is 0-6-1. I'm just gonna mention that every so often.
Like, both suicides are having a bad time. But
well, he's out leveling the Glacius now. That's good. That wasn't true for a long time, but now it's true.
Yeah, mainly because, like, you know, Glacius is level 5 by 30 minutes, which isn't very good either.
No, but I think it's forgivable on a support hero. Your Suicide should maybe doing a little better. I guess Army of Bomb's only level 7, so...
I don't know. Like, I don't think a support should be this underleveled either. They tend to be, like, I don't know, really unimpactful.
Please count Crapula, no flame.
What?
Don't flame your old team. That's not nice.
Cluckmuck would agree with me.
I'm not sure about that.
Even if he would,
we have talked about this.
Okay, actually, Gauntlet would be a nice hook, and he has Kraken. 2 teleports coming in though. The Laser Kraken not going to connect on anybody. Actually, Rhapsody walks back into it, gets Stasis Smash, and she's going to be in a lot of trouble, taking a bunch of damage from that terrible hero who can't even get the kill because Clockmuck's better. So.
Yes. Okay. Kinesis is a bad hero in your opinion.
No, it's just a bad hero.
It's just a bad hero.
Oh my god.
The
Anywho,
destroyed a Legion tower.
Yeah,
so that's actually the lead.
Yeah, and they
After
have been for
14
some
minutes.
time.
Yeah, and
Oh look,
this
this is such a good counter. Glacius is such a good counter to Parasite. Such a good counter. Oh my god.
All other supports would obviously have survived that, clearly.
Dude, Myrmidon swag, please. Myrmidon,
Yeah,
come on. Best hero.
Can't go away during the Parasite silence. So I heard. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
This is like just endless troll certain can game.
Yeah. But he was asking for it now, you know.
Dude, I don't even care at this point. Okay,
What happens?
Hey, so Kraken, I don't know if
Were you,
because he wants to go on an adventure. What?
Puzzlebox 3 in 15 minutes. This guy, man.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
400 GPM. I'll take it.
Also, like,
Portal key on Gauntlet too.
looking at Kinesis, like, the hero becomes really, really useless if he gets off to a bad start. Like, Magnus just needs a portal key to recover and be of significant impact, but an underleveled Kinesis just, I don't know.
He's gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't scale well, and he's already off to a bad start, so he's literally gonna do nothing for this entire game. Gauntlet with the hook back and a save,
Because
Magnus. And he will be able to run away. Because what?
Because of what?
Because he's a bad hero.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
what else is now?
Sorry, I was confused as to why that needed to be
The
said.
Legion had
Then talking get
destroyed
killed
a
by
HoN
Cannondorf who
tower.
backdoors it while
Is this
everybody's
gonna be a bad
focusing
hero?
on Rhapsody. Yeah, what are you talking about? Oh, is he gonna die again? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep, here comes a Minotaur stop. Already he's gonna be in some trouble. No, actually, apparently they don't really want to fight that. I don't know why. They could just kill him because he's a bad hero, but instead they're going to back off. Silhouette had picked up a portal key. And there's the jump, actually Gauntlet Blast, and then the hook back will stop the charge. They managed to kill the Rhapsody. Demstrat's getting a kill finally, but he's going to pay for that, and
He's a bad hero.
attack will get the kill. So, it's a bad trade. He kills the Rhapsody, but does take the death. So, don't typically want to trade yourself for a hard support if you're not a support hero. Anyway, that's going to turn into a mid-tier 2 tower kill as well. Because
The
this is
Legion
probably
had
Kinesis'
destroyed
fault
a
as well.
Hellborn tower.
Yeah, because he's a bad hero.
Yeah, but he has bad. Obviously, it's his fault.
Again, and I want to make it clear, I'm not necessarily saying that Demstrax is a bad player. I don't think that's true. I think Demstrax is a fine player. Kinesis is a bad hero.
I mean, he's just bad when he's a shipper.
Which is like 80% of his games, so. I mean, Demstrax plays like Chipper and Magmus, and now he's not playing mid anymore. He barely plays Magmus. So,
Yeah, now he plays like Keeper instead and Madman actually. He's like diversifying. It's nice.
He's got like 4 heroes instead of 2.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, when we play.
I hope he doesn't add Kraken.
I think he's played Kraken.
I think he's played Kraken actually. It's been.
Oh, dude,
I don't know.
really?
Yeah.
That's bad news for Army of Mums, because you know
He always
likes
plays
to play Kraken.
He only plays Kraken. He's
Yeah,
playing
I think,
Magmus
like,
this
we
game,
arrived
which
at
is
the conclusion
shocking.
that me and Demstrats miss like an equal amount of charges on Kraken, like 25% or so each game.
I saw
Which-
one game where Army of Moms missed like 6 or 7 charges in a row on Kraken. It was not good. He picked up a portal.
Was it
key.
painful to watch?
He just couldn't hit a charge. It was sad times.
Yeah,
What do you-
especially when
what-
it's like the only hero he plays. It's pretty depressing.
Yeah, Kraken is more or less the only hero Army of Moms plays. Anyway,
Okay.
What's that thing called? Like the little engine that could, the little Kraken that couldn't.
yeah.
Like Solaire have a lot of these heroes that like they play like
Gauntlet.
Yistman always plays Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Army of Mums always plays Kraken and Mac, what is his name? The normal younger player.
Noob.
He like only plays
Doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah, he plays a lot of Doctor Jungle.
Tempest as well.
He plays Tempest too.
And Tempest.
It's pretty much those two. Speaking of Tempest, Tempest is dead.
But it's like only impactful when he plays Doctor. I actually think he plays a really good Doctor.
I think
Yeah, he does.
his Tempest is really good as well,
Yep.
in my opinion.
He's
Yeah,
a
he
strong
does.
jungle player. I'm not sure if I've seen him do anything else. I think I might have seen him play Parasite No Fear a couple of times, but I'm not sure if it went all that well.
Yeah, I think like Doctor is the only thing that is memorable from playing against him. But I tend to not pay attention.
Because he's
to
more or less
him.
the only person who can effectively jungle the Doctor.
The Legion
Solaire
had
Club actually
destroyed a
played-
Hellborn tower.
Shit, who'd they play last series? I just had this. They played Teletubbies in the last series, and actually Teletubbies ran
The
the Jungle
Hellborn had
Doctor
destroyed
against
a
them,
Legion tower.
and it didn't go well.
Yeah, to be fair, like
It was
I think
bad.
it's more about how he plays in the mid and later stages than his young.
Anyway, Kraken has his portal key, and it leaves Kraken right on top of Gauntlet, and Gauntlet's like real dead. So most of his team says, "Bye, we don't love you. We're going to leave."
We don't.
Well, clearly they don't. Otherwise, they probably would have tried to save him. Instead, they're just like,
Just
"Screw
see,
you."
like how Tiki on Kraken is a really good item.
Yeah,
What
I'm not sure if
is-
anybody was on the other side of that argument.
Army of
This
Monks
is
lost
such an
game.
extreme situation. This is such an extreme situation. You can't. God, I'm not even gonna try.
Yes,
Oh,
please do try.
there's an Alchemist Bones on Tempest. I'm not sure if we mentioned that at all, but speaking of that, Tempest is all going to go on to Parasite in the top lane. They're going to turn this round onto Parasite, so... Are they? Right? I assume they're going to kill him. Yeah, they're going to kill him. Okay, good.
Okay, but I was gonna say, you know, Kraken getting a PK. That is such a a niche situation. That's such an extreme. You
Right.
can't expect that to actually
Are you going to leave?
be what you need.
Please don't leave, Sir Can.
So,
You keep trying, keep trying. You almost sound convincing, you know.
yeah, you are.
No,
almost the
not really.
same
The Legion
like
had
knowledge as
destroyed a Hellborn
Insania
tower.
over here. Oh yeah.
Do not mock Insania.
Yeah.
I'm not mocking
Yeah.
Insania.
Who knows what I'll do?
She-
Anyway, Fuck Muck's dead.
Myself.
Cause
And Canondorf managed to use Death Lotus to get the last hit. What
Yeah.
a carry player.
Dude,
I love
he
it.
is like king of chaos.
Yeah, he's a true carry player, you know? Not lasting just creeps. Heroes as well.
I was actually comparing. Oh, Kinesis, bad
he is
hero.
also dead. Yeah, because yeah, again, bad hero has no real way to
He
stay
has 2
alive.
kills now,
And-
you know?
He does. He only has
This
8
time-
deaths, but he does have 2 kills. That's a good point.
Yeah, his KDR
But,
is
you know-
0.25 now.
Yisman didn't have enough mana to use his Death Lotus, so he wasn't able to KS.
Just when he doesn't have a Death Lotus.
Oh, the build is pretty interesting on Kinesis as well. I don't really mind it here though. Like,
Portal key.
you
He
know,
might as
yeah,
well get a portal key. Like, what else is
Yeah,
he
yeah.
gonna do?
Portal
I
keys-
also think
I-
portal
I
keys
mean-
go too, but the Energizer is a bit curious. I don't think it's bad though against the Dark Lane and the Kraken, but it's a bit interesting.
Oh, on
Yeah.
Canondorf.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about.
I thought you were
Kickbreaker.
talking about Kinesis.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
no.
same.
Okay, I might
it
have said
together.
Kinesis.
I think you said Kinesis, and I was like,
Yes.
okay.
probably.
Well, portal key's fine in Kinesis. So.
Yes,
But-
I think it's fine on Kinesis. I think it's fine on Silhouette as well.
Yes.
I think
Well,
we
it's
should've gotten
pretty
a
standard.
Yomir from Spain.
I think it's pretty
standard,
core on
On Cell. Yeah.
Silhouette.
Yes, on
The
Kinesis
PK?
as well. Yeah.
Ever since
I'm just
like 2
like-
years ago when Trout yelled at somebody for not getting a PK in Silhouette. Everybody gets PK in Silhouette.
Yeah, but back then the Sil
was
stun was
different.
2.5 seconds.
Yeah, it was a different hero.
It was 2.5 seconds long as well.
To be fair, I've skipped peek on Silhouette now and then.
I don't think it's necessary in all lineups. If you have a lot of lockdown in your team, then it's fine to just be a damage dealer, but in most situations, you probably want to PK.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, every time I skipped it, I think I've like just tried them out the entire game. Oh yeah. Anyways, he went for a shield breaker on Silhouette, so he's going to be susceptible to the Dark Lady silence for a very long time now.
Yeah, no,
So it's like far harder for Silhouette to actually split push now, but I guess they're just going to a more fancy route top lane.
just kill the Dark Lady, and then it doesn't matter. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That only works if they kill the Dark Lady, and if they don't kill the Gauntlet, now Dark Lady almost gonna die. Yep, last. Wow, the last auto attack. Anyway, Fuck Muck is also dead because Puzzle Box. Parasite's having a real nice time, and it looks like Kraken is gonna be in a lot of trouble as well. Charge away. I don't think it's gonna be enough though. Because Portal back up, and there it is.
Kiss my ass.
What? Glacius is a good counter to Parasite?
Yeah.
Yep. Bottom lane, Rhapsody solo pushing, gonna eat a bunch of damage from Kinesis. Okay, good. I was gonna say like if she lives,
That's
then
it.
Kinesis confirmed bad hero.
Thanks to Glacius keeping quite busy, needs to get a kill on the Rhapsody bottom. Counter
What?
pick.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
You guys just don't get it, do you?
No, we don't.
No, definitely
You,
not.
you just have to trust me.
I'm apparently not paying
I'm
enough
not
attention
sure
to my
about
cat because she's real mad about what's going
We're
on.
not talking about your cat again.
Yes, we
We're
are.
not talking. No,
We're never gonna not talk
we
about
had
my
this
cat.
conversation.
So let's gonna kill the
The
top
Legion
tower,
has
and
destroyed
Melstone
a
got
Hellborn
taken off, and
tower.
she just ports out to her illusion. So
And she's standing down, because she should just be.
yeah,
you know,
dude, go
going
kill
in.
the Kinesis, man. What's he gonna do? He's a
This is a
bad
bad-
hero.
But now they're respawning, so.
And Nullstone
I
is
guess.
down, so
I
he
get
gets dead and frozen. And
Yeah, but like, these are just two people. Like, Kinesis and Glacius can't kill
Right,
them.
what are they gonna do? the terrifying Kinesis Glacius combination, man. Between the two of them, they've got like 350 GPM.
Oh, I guess
amazing.
It's not a problem with him playing it safe. Legion is really far ahead right now. As long as they just like keep up the map control and getting picks, it should be relatively easy to seal this game.
Yeah, Portal Key also picked up on Magmus and Parasite for that matter, so got 4 PKs in fact on the Legion side.
he's had portal key before. He had a portal key before the Steam Boots and before the Abyssal, so he's had it for a while.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah, I
notice.
think it's really good. I think it's a really good pickup on the Parasite. Like,
Yeah.
it actually assures that you can use him as a.
This is such a good counter to Parasite, by the way.
Well, Parasite
Like-
had help.
What support would live against a Parasite? Like, that's the point.
Release Kraken right on top of Magmus's head. Your freedom was not close, Magmus. You're very confused about how close your freedom was. It was very far away. You're not gonna live through that. You were silenced and stunned, and a whole lot of damage.
Go
man.
home, Parasite. So, go home, Magnus. You're drunk.
He is
Hellborn
drunk.
destroyed a Legion
On
tower.
ice. So let's split pushing bottom, because why not? There's a Hellborn, so I take a tier 2. And...
Kanamor doing what he's supposed to. Be
Pretty much.
cancer.
and pour back in! Pour back in! Kill the Tempest! Damn it.
Man down.
What?
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about Parasite Alchemist bones either.
Tempest Alchemist Bones, you mean?
That's-
I mentioned
Yeah,
it
Tempest
briefly
Alchemist
because he
Bones.
used them earlier to get Parasite out of a creep, but yes, Tempest has Alchemist Bones.
Yeah,
But he has 2 charges on it. Why does he keep 2 charges?
He has got it and keeps it for the Parasite to get him out of catapults and possible minions.
Yeah, but like, to be honest, when you get him out of the first creep, that 5-second cooldown, if you manage to just have your team with you, it's enough to, you know, take care of
yeah,
him.
you can
But-
kill
I think
Parasite.
so, you can kill both the puzzle box minions in one sweep if you find them. Personally, I like
But
to
the
be
thing
able
is,
to.
he has elementals for the
Yeah.
puzzle box minion as
And
well.
Kraken's dead.
Yeah, I know that's the main thing. I don't really like the Alchemist Bones pick up here, and I think like when
Also-
even when you pick it up as a counter, you can be a little more liberal with usage. Just keep one charge constantly for the Parasite.
And
Like,
it's,
you know,
it's
yeah,
not
exactly.
bubbles,
Like a
so-
double Tempest hole. A double Tempest hole is insane. Or an early Shrunken, of course, Parasite can cancel it, and so can Gauntlet. So double Tempest hole would probably be better. I'm just saying, like, it's very valuable to have. Tempest can turn games with a double ulti, for example, even with a single
Yeah,
ulti.
right.
But
His positioning could be a lot more aggressive in fights and liberal with his spell usage with the Shrunken Heads. Yeah, I don't agree with the Alchemist Bones, but I know like some players that value it really highly against Parasite, like Xibe, I think.
Yeah,
goes
he
with
likes it.
on
The
and
problem
every
is,
hero.
like, with bubbles it works because you can cover it. Tempest has 1200 health. So, even if he transmutes the puzzle box smaller, he's gonna take 800 true damage. And he
It's
has
600.
1200 health. Isn't it 800?
No,
it's 600, I think.
it's with 600.
It's 600. Either way. A lot of damage. That's half his life.
Yeah.
I keep thinking
Yeah.
it's 800 for some reason, but it's not. It's 600, you're right.
Because
So,
it's Codex.
that's Codex. Kraken? That's gonna be fine. Hook?
Is
Not
Kraken a
very
bad hero?
Kraken's not a bad hero. Kraken's only died 5 times. Kinesis has died 8 times. And a lot of the reason that the Hellborn are up and or down in this game is because Kinesis keeps dying.
Because Kinesis is what?
A bad hero.
You take so long with it, like, I'm worried you're not even gonna, like, say it.
I don't
And
say it
the
every
swap-
time. Yeah. Anyway,
There's
2-minute
a
Lava
back-
Surge, gonna hang on to Kraken and Kinesis. Kraken dead right off the bat. Kinesis now popping a bunch of stuff to get his inherent defense up, but he's gonna drop in the middle of this. Seems like a bad plan. Darkness falls onto everybody. Meanwhile, they manage to crush. Well, Release Kraken is there as well. Wilco stand margin. Looks like Clock and Benny are all gonna die right off the bat. And finally, also do kill Magmus. There in the background, Silhouette just pounding in the autos. Gauntlet gonna lock down the TDL. She will charging strikes away, but a couple autos from Silhouette. That's gonna be enough. And yep, there's a blood back from and North attack. And Kraken with the buyback coming back in. Looks like Tempest has bought out as well. It's a little bit low. And Tempest hole onto 2. They will be able to finish off the Silhouette kill here, it looks like. We'll see if they can get Gauntlet as well. Kraken has a charge and a portal key, so he needs to hit this. That wasn't really what he was looking for. Torrent going to slow Gauntlet down. And the Splash Auto is going to be very, very helpful. Gauntlet with the juke, not going to be successful. No! He gets the portal key. Does he? Tempest needs the stun. Illusions, picked up. Get dropped, and the Enfeeble, gonna slow Tempest down. Everything sucks for Bunny General. Oh, seriously? Seriously, Gauntlet? This is what you're doing?
What a man.
The taunt. That is just, that was incredible. Like,
That was
props to
pretty-
this man right there.
That was pretty nice.
Also, I would like to note how like Tempest still has 2 Alchemist Bone charges after that
Yep.
fight.
Huh?
He did end up using his W on the Mauler, to be fair, and killed himself.
Yeah, well,
So, yeah, that's how useful that item is here. Oh well.
Yeah.
look, it's only 1900
Yeah.
gold, alright? That's only half of his Shrunken Head, potentially.
Yeah,
Or like
I know.
a third of his Refresher.
yeah.
It's
I
fine.
mean, to be fair, like there's a lot of players who like really value outcomes against Parasite. I'm just not one of them. So like, it's not like Bunny Gunner.
Not when you're like a not when you're a Tempest, at least.
Yeah, that's
Like,
my problem with it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like-
there's people who go every single hero. I don't know.
I think-
I just hate
find
people who
work fun.
Yeah, I just hate the people who pick Solstice and then they like in general, that's just their pickup. That's their item. They go for an Alchemist Bones every single game they play Solstice. I find that the most retarded thing in the world. Like,
it was bad even like before the jungle nerf, and now when it's like 10% less gold from the big creeps as well, it's just like, oh.
no, Solstice got buffed. Solstice got buffed with the change to the jungle, in my opinion. Those different creeps are easier to kill.
Yes, but Alchemist Bones got nerfed.
Yeah.
So it's even more terrible now than it used to be, and it used to be really terrible. I very much dislike Alpha Bones as an item.
Yeah.
I think there's almost always
When do
better
you think
pickups.
it's like? When do you think it's actually like a decent item to pick up?
Suicide
I
bubbles.
think
Like-
it can be valid if you're against Parasite and you actually have like a hero that benefits from Alpha Bones or the stats. Like,
I really like the
Say-
suicide bubbles pickup. It makes sense to me. It's going to completely counter that hero. Bubbles can take cover of the true damage, and it's going to let him get some farm back, which presumably he didn't get too much of because he was suicide. Anyway, Magnus is dead. Clockmonk's also dead. Not a great trade for the inside, at least so far. We'll see if they jump back in. Yep, Gauntlet wants something. Actually, we'll get the hook onto Dark Lady. Tempest ultimate, not going to be available for 20 more seconds. Rhapsody ulti saving all sorts of damage. Immediately canceled though. They still do get the kill onto Kinesis and to TDL. Cracking up off a shrunken hand, but that's not going to keep him very alive because there was
Massacre.
Shieldbreaker on
English is
Silhouette. Shut up. Shieldbreaker is not an English word.
and the bad hero bites back and nice again.
Yeah, nice disjoint once again on the Kinesis ulti, so nothing there.
Give up already.
Go kill Cluckmuck, get the annihilation.
Destroyed a Hellborn
Cluckmuck,
tower.
run! Yes, good. Run forward. There it is. There it is.
Hell yeah.
Well done.
Give up already.
A Hellborn barracks has
Cluckmuck
Well,
so
that
made
was.
A Hellborn barracks has been destroyed.
GG, well played.
Yeah, I think this game's over.
Yeah.
Just
Defeat.
a theory, but game 2, Solaire Club. That's not the game, but I'll bring up the post-game match stats screen in a second. There we go. And well, game 2. What are your final thoughts? Kinesis, bad hero.
But like, I mean, this has been the case for both games, that like the team winning is a lot more like when used to make stuff happen. They have a lot more, opportunities to gank, accomplish things, take the command of the game. And I think that's really important. Like, it's really hard to play when you're forced to respond to the other team at all times.
Right.
And I think that's been a drawback for both the Hellborn lineups. I think this Hellborn lineup was better in that regard, but still, it's hard to play against a full-on ganking lineup. Unless if you make mistakes, it gets punished really hard, and you have less room to work with. And Solaire played it really, really well. I think these are the lineups that when we've played against them, they play the best. Like when they have a Doctor, a Gauntlet, stuff like that, and they just run around ganking you constantly. I think they do that really well as a team.
Yep, fair. Certain can you have anything else?
You know what? I might not respond next time you ask, calling me by that terrible, terrible name. But like as Count Crapula said, Count Crapula. It was just it looked like the Hellborn team was on their back foot the entire time, forced to respond to the aggressive nature of Parasite, Gauntlet, and Silhouette. So I do like to see though that the Solaire Club is actually improving a lot. Like, remember when we saw them in Cycle 2 and 3, for example? They did not really look that solid at all. They had like they got to what, like 5th and 6th of gold.
They were
now
typically about mid-tier, yeah.
They're getting to the losers bracket. What is this? The finals for losers bracket?
It's the semifinals.
Semifinals. That's pretty huge, in my opinion, for a team that really has been sticking around gold for quite a while. But fun to see.
Yeah, I used to be complaining every time I got a Solaire Club member in my TMM match. So, I mean, they definitely improved. Genuinely, I think they play really well now.
No doubt. I mean, this would be worst case scenario 4th place finish for them. So I think they have to be pretty pleased with how they're doing. I mean, they took a game off of Shrek is Love, which is a strong team and one that's been in Diamond before. So they can't be too upset, I don't think, in terms of how they've played so far. And I forgot to update my between game screen.
Isn't this supposed to be like a 30 game now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
We just got 2 match IDs, didn't we?
I know, because I was being sneaky.
Oh my god.
No,
Yeah.
he was being, yeah,
Sneaky. All right.
he was
Oh, yeah.
being, yeah.
Anyway, game 2 is
There.
done. The series tied 1-1, and game 3 will be up in just a few minutes, guys. So stick around.